Now to an update on the racially motivated attack in Jacksonville, Florida. On Saturday, a gunman shot and killed 3 black people at a Dollar General store. Police say he left behind a manifesto detailing his explicit hatred for black people. Yesterday, a planned event in the city to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington turned into a protest and a call to end white supremacy. Some demonstrators condemned Governor Ron DeSantis' so-called anti-woke agenda, suggesting it is provoking fear and hate. President Biden spoke during a White House event to mark the March on Washington anniversary, calling on Americans to do more to stop hate and criticizing lawmakers who push extremist policies.
We can't let hate prevail, and it's on the rise. It's not diminishing. Silence, I believe, as we've all said many times, silence is complicity. We're not going to remain silent. And so we have to act against this hate-fueled violence. There's a whole group of extreme people trying to erase history, trying to walk away from it. I mean, the idea that we're sitting here, I never thought that I'd be president, let alone be president, and having a discussion on why books are being banned in American schools.
President at the White House yesterday. Gene, your latest op-ed in the Washington Post is titled, "Black People Are Killed for Being Black Again." In it, Gene writes, quote, "While thousands gathered Saturday on the National Mall to mark the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington, a racist white man in Jacksonville, Florida, killed 3 African Americans for the unforgivable crime of being African American." Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said the right things, albeit awkwardly, at a vigil for the dead on Sunday night, but the crowd was also right to boo him. DeSantis has weakened gun laws in Florida, crusaded incessantly against wokeness, and has instituted a new curriculum in Florida schools that downplays the long history of African Americans being targeted precisely because of their race. Martin Luther King's dream will never be realized until the nation fully confronts and acknowledges its history. And mass shootings will never end until the nation enacts sensible laws to keep deadly weapons out of the hands of those who would use them to kill. As you write, Gene, this is that lethal combination that we've seen way too often in the last several years of explicit hatred and high-powered weapons.
Yeah, the explicit hatred is not new in this country. It's the same thing that happened last year in Buffalo at the Tops supermarket, where 10 black people were killed for being black. It's the same thing that happened in 2015 at Mother Emanuel Church in Charleston, South Carolina, where 9 black people were killed for being black. It's the same thing that happened in 1955 in Mississippi with Emmett Till. And we're right around that anniversary. I mean, you know, and what really got to me was the way that in Florida, in Jacksonville, Florida, in Florida, we're talking about essentially whitewashing history, which Governor DeSantis has been doing, until we acknowledge and know this history, the history of the long Jim Crow period, the history of the violence that was committed during those decades against black people in this country, across this country. We're just not going to move forward, and so it is shameful that there are efforts to, in effect, hide that history. And then, of course, there is a separate issue of guns, which we talk about every time we have one of these shootings, and you know, you get hoarse from making this point, but you have to keep making it over and over again. We're the only country that has more guns than people. We're the only advanced country that has these mass shootings.
And police in Jacksonville say in this case, the shooter bought 2 guns legally, passed the background checks, and everything went through quickly and easily. But again, here we are. And in this case, 3 innocent souls, one sitting in a car, one walking into a Dollar General store, and a 19-year-old working a job at a Dollar Central store, killed for it. The Washington Post, Eugene Robinson, your column is up at thewashingtonpost.com. We appreciate it. Good to see you.